Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. So happy to see you today. My name is Ksenia Korzan. I am managing partner of ILP Group, and today we have a briefing on Cannes International Luxury Property and Residency Conference. And as usual, 1 month prior to the event, we are going to discuss all the organizational issues with you. I am glad that all the registered exhibitors and visitors come here today to put your questions and to receive important information which will help you to prepare for the participation. I encourage you first of all to start already asking your questions in the chat. You can see YouTube chat under or on the right side of your screen, depending on your device. So you can use those chats and start asking questions you have already. I will definitely answer them during our briefing. And I will present today the agenda, what we're going to have during the event, what is different from the previous years, all the concerns regarding lockdowns and the health situation and the footfall. So everything is ready. I hope that you already received all the information regarding your speeches, topics, and everything. If not, our team of organizers and sales team will help you with your particular preparation, with your topic, and with your time slot. I know that those who haven't booked your speaking slot and exhibitor space yet also with us today, I believe this information will be useful. You will receive updated information regarding the conference, the exhibitions, regarding the footfall, the attendees, so you can still have this handy. Okay, so we're gonna start, and first of all, I would like to stress that this year the event is slightly different from the previous years, and we have the same place. It's Hotel Barrière Le Majestic at Cannes, France. This is a five-star luxury hotel, and we have a conference and exhibition and gala party, the same as last year's, and the event will be bigger with new group of attendees, which was not attended before, and that's the type of attendees which I would like to pay more attention. These are family offices. The situation is that at our days we are lucky. Another event is happening in Cannes. It's called International Luxury Travel Mart, ILTM. It's a big event, a couple of thousand attendees coming there, and among other attendees there are family offices and those agents who serve ultra high net worth individuals, billionaires, and the agents who book vacations for them, like private jets, yachts, and villas, and so on. They will attend our event as well because they are on the same dates in Cannes but just different venues. And this group of attendees is also very interesting for you. I just want to pay a little bit more attention on this group because, for example, if you think about travel agent, about agent who help a client with a vacation, whether it's a business trip or a private one, and for a client of ours, which you and I get used to, these are ultra high net worth individuals, those who own real estate worth millions. They normally use these travel designers as their helpers, and these travel designers serve them and their families for years, and they are very close to the families. So they know what kind of destinations the client like, what kind of preferences they have, and in our experience at ILP Group, we have a good experience with cooperating with these travel agents as source of clients for us. So those who book travel, private jets, yachts, and luxury villas, they also help clients with second passport, with residency, and with selecting real estate. Because, for example, if this travel agent is booking a villa for a vacation for the client for years, he knows the preferences, he knows what are the main demanded destinations, and they can advise on real estate to buy. So you can easily convert that travel agent into your real estate agent if you are selling real estate. I'm sure you already work with these kind of travel agents, but if not, I strongly recommend you to meet them, especially the best one, those who have really high net worth clients and have a personal relationship with them. So all these types of attendees will be attending ILTM, and they will come to our event as well. So we will introduce you to them, and I recommend you to prepare some specific conditions of cooperations with them, the same as you offer to your real estate agents, to your immigration agents in different countries. You can offer those conditions to this new group of attendees, to these luxury travel designers, travel agents, and I strongly recommend you to pay attention to this group. It will be a lot of them actually from different countries, not only from Russia and CIS, where we are strong on in Cannes event, but also from Asia, from China, from Middle East. So just be prepared to meet those type of agents and talk to them about cooperation on a fee basis. So they will be requesting some finder's fee, the same you all offer to other types of agents. That's my point. And also, there will be a lot of B2B agents this year. Best B2Bs, those who survived. You probably noticed that the market is narrowing and some companies just left the market, especially those who faced hard times during pandemic, and that made us easier to invite the best agents from. So you will not be meeting just agents from different countries whom you don't know whether it's a good agent or bad. This year we actually have a very good selection of agents, those who had deals during hard times, those who knows how to work, who have a good client base. So it's like a best of the best agents from each country. Of course, we are strong in CIS region, as you already know, which is Russia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, and other Russian-speaking countries. They will arrive, and also attendees from India, from China, and attendees from Middle East, European agents. So it will be kind of multinational, multicultural attendees. Meaning B2B, when I'm talking about B2B, I mean actually agents, those who in the country of local of residency of your client, serve the client with this residency program, citizenship by investment program, selecting real estate for them. So on a day-to-day basis, work with this type of clients. We also have banks, concierge, private concierges of banks who serve ultra high net worth individuals in their countries, family offices, as well as lawyers, and personal assistants. We invite personal assistants of clients to arrive to Cannes and to select programs and real estate for them, and also decision makers of the clients, those CEOs, for example, if it's an owner of a corporation, they send their CEOs, and you can meet them in terms of questions like setting up a company, opening a bank account in Europe, structuring, tax issues. So you will meet CEOs who are decision makers in this team. That's the attendees, and as well, of course, clients themselves. And just I know that this year we have some newbies, as well as our long-term partners who already participate in Cannes event. Some new exhibitors have registered who have never attended. So for you, I would like to point that when you meet an investor himself, a client who is selecting properties or looking for residency program, he is not, moving around the whole conference hall with nameplate, I am an investor. He's not presenting himself so openly as agents normally do. They normally keep quiet, listen to all the speeches in the audience, and when they have questions, and only when they are interested in this particular country or in your particular product, they will approach your place on the exhibition and talk to you. And they do not have a self-presentation speech like agents, like I'm doing this, I have this type of assets. They do not present themselves at all. They keep low profile most of the time and just asking you. They ask a lot of questions without presenting themselves. So just be prepared for that. I'm sure you attended a number of other events apart of our, and you visited them, and you know how they normally behave. And if not, that's my advice to you. Just be open to all kind of attendees, all kind of questions, and just present your information, so you will know who is interested in which product, whether it's an agent or an investor. Actually, the place itself, Cannes and France, Côte d'Azur, the place attracts investors. It's a very, especially from CIS region, they really like Cannes. For example, if we invite them to the conference or to the exhibition in their country, let's say we organize event in Moscow, they may come or they might miss it because they have a lot of work and they are busy. But when we invite them to France, to Cannes, they come more. They have another purpose to come also, because it's a very nice place. And even it's December this year, not November like previous years, but it's still nice weather, it's still sunny. In the countries investors are coming from, it's not the weather is not that nice, so it's kind of a short vacation for a couple of days, so they really like the place. And especially the place where we organize event, I'm sure if you already attended our event, especially our luxury gala party, you remember that it's a fantastic event, which is taking place of all the first floor of the hotel, near the pool and inside areas and the garden. And it's really nice party to attend, and we organize it on a very high level, so our attendees like it. And if you are first timer, newcomer to us, I believe you will like the party also very much. Also, why the concerns now that there is a pandemic and lockdown, global lockdown, the concern is whether actually anyone will arrive. What will be the footfall? Are we sure as organizers that attendees will come? I will not promise you like thousands of people. We'll be honest with you that we invite people and we expect like 250, 300 persons, something like that. But we see that people are very much missing the live events. Everyone is tired of online events, and even online events are not, when you watch online event, you're not very attentive. I'm sure that some of you are watching now just listening, right? Not watching the screen, but just listening and doing something else at the same time. That's how online events are treated. So attentiveness during online events is lower than live event. As well as live event gives you an opportunity to reach the agent or the client, and his attention is 100% on your product, and he will remember you, and nothing replaces personal connection. I believe you agree to that. And all the audience which we approach, and every client we approach, and every agent we approach, if they have a chance to arrive and if the dates suit them, they accept our invitation, because everyone wants to have some time for vacation, to relax. That's what Cannes and France is offering, and mixing it with a good business, with a high selective exhibitors, because we invite every one of you because you are a professional in your area of expertise. So you are a high-ranking professional in immigration industry or in real estate. You know your business. You have your portfolio of assets, and that's very important that we carefully select those whom we invite. So you are very like a selective service provider for our clients, so they can come to our event and they can see the entire market, like all the countries, all the programs, all the assets. They can select what they are looking for at one place. And also pandemic and crisis, they raise a lot of questions about securing the assets and securing the wealth. So you pretty sure you know your market and your country, that if a person has an opportunity to invest in real estate, they most probably will invest because they want to save their assets and save their wealth. And that's why our event is really up to date. So it's a demanded one, and a lot of questions regarding the opportunities in different countries, regarding the data about the prices, where it is worth investing now, where it's less interesting. So a lot of questions and a lot of interest to that. So the conference we are organizing is demanded among our clients. In the previous years, let's say when in most of the countries everything was quite stable, nothing has been changed for, I don't know, 5 or 10 years, there were not much to talk about on the conference, and attendees were not very much listening to speakers because they were choosing among properties without expecting something to happen on the market. However, now everyone is very much attentive to what is happening on the market. So I suggest that you as a speaker will focus on your market strongly when you will address the audience. You will tell what is going on with the prices, with the forecasts for the next years, with the market segments, which segments is you recommend to look at, which segments you recommend not to pay attention to. So just investor, try to walk in the shoes of investor and describe what is going on in your market, because that's the request, that's the client's request, that's what they are asking us. And agents especially, because agents will speak highly about your product, and they of course will try to market your product, but they need some like concrete information, something really concrete and precise to tell to their clients. Like if, for example, if you're from Spain, or if you're from France, why exactly it is worth investing now in your country, in this region, in this specific market segment, in this type of real estate, what is actually interesting in it, why now, or maybe it's better not to look at that market segment and switch to another one. So try to give as much arguments to your agents and to clients as possible. Prepare your speech very carefully, not only marketing the country itself, beautiful beaches, everyone knows it's beautiful, okay, but some data, some changes, because everyone is looking what have been changed during last years. For example, we know that, just an example, not to market any specific country, we know that, for example, in Portugal, the real estate market is doing very well, and the price is not going down, even sometimes going up. So when investors hear that, they most likely are interested in paying attention to that market. So that's the general advice. Of course, regarding the specific topic you would like to select and specific structure of your topic, I'd like you to talk to one of our team members and discuss this, because we would like to help you to prepare your speech on the conference as much as we can to be very informative and very useful. Because if this speech will be useful and it will catch attention of the attendees, it will most likely lead to your successful cooperation with our attendees. So as organizers, we would like to help you as much as we can to make this speech very interesting, not only marketing your beautiful properties as a developer, describing landscapes and building opportunities, but also giving some key facts and figures. Also, as we organized this event for 5 years in a row, this is the 5th event this year, and this is the biggest one. We normally do like up to 10 events per year in different countries, in India, in Thailand, in China, in Russia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Monaco, France, London, other countries and cities. But this Cannes event, this is the biggest one, and it gathers all our partners from all over the world. So all the best agents and partners and clients from different countries, they meet every year in Cannes, in France. That's the destination we care the most. And we would like this year, as it's 5th year, and it's a kind of annual event for us. We would like to make it a success, and of course it should be a success for you as an exhibitor and for us as an organizer. So I believe it will be useful if you can approach us. You can see our contacts on the screen now. You can drop us an email and ask regarding the topic you prepared, regarding the properties you have, whether it's worth talking about this, or because I know that normally you have a huge portfolio, and in 30 minutes which you will have on the conference, you can not be on time to present everything. But let's pick what the most demanded. We will try to match your request with demands of our clients to see that you will really have a success, and our attendees and clients will receive the answers to the questions they have. What is in general demanded from our clients? It's not a new passport, new citizenship, and new residency. It's a second passport and a second residency. So far, we see that clients do not want to change their current citizenship and residency. They just want to have a second one. So this is the most demanded request, just a second opportunity, second passport, second residency. So if you can focus on that issue, because most of ultra high net worth individuals, they already have a solution, they already have something in their hand. It's very few of them don't have anything, right? But they always see and look for new opportunities. If talking about residency citizenship by investment programs, if we talk about real estate, of course, if you can somehow focus on value of this real estate and show the value, how it was, how the prices rose during last years on this real estate or on real estate in your region, so something attractive on this specific segment. And especially if you have something distressed, I know that these months we see less distressed properties, because during the pandemic we saw a lot of distressed properties on the market from different countries, like minus 50, 40, 60%. Those deals were very eye-catchy. If you still have something, or if you will get something like this before our event, that will be of course of huge demand, because that's what clients are looking for. A part of private individuals who come, we have institutional investors like investment funds, and those who look for investment for their stakeholders. They are always looking for something distressed, something less expensive than it was before, to show to their stakeholders that they have caught a nice deal, very like deal that could never happen before. So if you have something like this, definitely market it on our event, please. Also, regarding the brochures and everything, we try to be as much in compliance with COVID policy as we can to make everything digital. We will have a lot of digital improvements during this event this year. So we will have all the digitalized digital agenda, digital contacts of the exhibitors, a digital floor plan. We will develop it, and you will be there everywhere. And you can, of course, bring brochures with you as usual. We will put it in conference bags. We will still have conference bags with brochures of exhibitors. But if you can, if you could only also develop something digital at the same time, for example, you can make a QR code. We can help you with that and put it on your desk on the exhibition, so every attendee which will come to the desk can scan the QR code and receive some brochure in digital from you, or to come directly to your website. That will be handy, because some of attendees, of course, they still afraid of contacts. They do not make handshakes, they do not touch, and brochures, they are, it's a paper, and some people avoid to touch the paper. So just for those type of attendees, just make sure you have something in digital so they can receive your information. The same as business cards. I recommend to have both, like normal business card in paper and in carton, and also to have business card in digital format with you, so they can save the information in their smartphones and have it with them all the time. Also regarding the what kind of connections to seek during the event, because when you, especially for those who participate the first time, when you see like 200 or 300% in the hall and different types of investors approach you, it's always hard to actually select who is the more reliable source of clients for you, or who is the real client whom to talk to. I will tell you a story which happened 2 years ago on our event with our partner who is participating now every year, an exhibitor and a speaker. Actually, they met an agent. It was a life-changing acquaintance, because this agent, he started to bring 40 clients per month, and now they developed the company, the client who participated as an exhibitor, he actually started a new business on a new level thanks to that agent, because that was a very steady flow of clients, and actually it brought huge business opportunity for the exhibitor just from one agent whom he met on our event. So just do not underestimate the power of good agent who can bring you good leads, and it is important to make sure that you presented yourself as a company who can develop, who can actually serve and do your business. So I recommend not only try to seek real investors in the crowd and buyers, right, but also good agents, the best agents in their countries, those who have access to real buyers. And once again, I recommend you to pay attention to those travel agents from a neighbor event who will attend our event for the first time, but who have access to a very good clients, and they can be a source of clients for you. Then it's also how we will make the event happen. We will have a conference where you can present for 30 minutes your country, your product, your portfolio. We make sure that our topics, the topic you present, will not be presented by our speakers, by other speakers. So that's why I know that now newcomers are watching, those who are not registered yet. Just make sure with our team that your topic is not booked yet, because, for example, we already have a book topic, just an example, because other topics may be booked as well. Golden visa from Portugal is booked, and it's not available to take this topic at all. So just to make sure that you do not waste your time, double check with my team. You can contact us by email. You can see it on the screen, just to check if your topic is not booked and still it's interesting for you to participate or not, because we make sure that one country and one topic is covered by one company. Of course, if it's country with different programs with and for example, from the US, we have separately developers and separately those who cover EB5 and immigration programs. By the way, for the US, we have a very huge interest this year. I actually don't know the reason, but we have so many requests for the US from clients from all over the world. They are wondering regarding the opportunities of investments in real estate, in different immigration opportunities, especially real estate, because I believe the market, real estate market of the US is developing very fast, and prices are rising. So this is attractive, like a magnet attractive for investors. So if you're from the US, definitely that's something we can talk to our clients about. Then we will have an exhibition in a desktop format. So every exhibitor has its own desk, and they can meet during the daytime. They can meet with attendees, exchange information, exchange contacts. And I recommend that if normally it's two persons from company visiting the event, I recommend that one person will stay at the place on the exhibition all the time, because it is important. Sometimes someone is approaching the desk, but then it's no one is there, and they go to competitors. So I strongly recommend you to be on duty during the daytime, at least one person there. Then it's a party. A party is a good opportunity for breaking the ice, for networking opportunities. To be honest, some of end buyers and end clients, they only attend the parties. They do not listen carefully during the entire conference. They, for example, they can visit one or two speakers to listen, and then they go and they come back to the party. So on the party you can network, and you can meet more people, and then during the event, and also it will be an easy conversation, like a small talks, so it's also a place to meet good agents and clients. So now it's exactly 1 month before the event. We have 8 and 9 December, so today it's November, and we still have plenty of time to organize everything. I know that a lot of clients are asking us, like, it's too late. No, I will not be on time. But we live in a pandemic world, and if we will announce the event for February or March, it will be too early to start, because no one knows what will be with borders, with lockdowns on January or February, right? So now, as event organizers, as global event organizers, we plan everything in a short term. It is more costly for us. We invest more, but we make sure that event will happen and that we can actually meet and greet all the attendees. The borders will be open, that they can fly, that they can stay. So that's why now it's 1 month before the event, and we are sure that they can. In terms of arrivals, that France regulation, because I know that those who are watching us, you all come from different countries, as well as our attendees, you come from different countries. So regarding the questions of whether it's possible to come to the event, what are the regulations with the tests and vaccinations, I recommend you to visit government websites of France to check regarding the country of origin and country where you're coming from, because there are amber lists, green lists, yellow, red lists, red countries, so you have to check all those regulations. But from majority of countries, from European Union, from CIS countries, it's from Middle East, it's possible, it's accessible. France is open, especially for vaccinated passengers and for those who have been tested. So now the events are happening. If you can check the agenda in France, in Cannes, all the major events are actually happening successfully. The thousands of people arrive, and everything is okay. So we are pretty sure that there will be no national lockdown until December in France, and everyone can come, and we will host the event. Of course, in a very unlikely situation that a few days before the event it will be a national lockdown. I'm sure it will not, but if so, we will then postpone the event and we will refund everyone. But for now, we are pretty sure, and we are very close with France, with partners in France. Everything looks normal, everything is happening, and especially other events are scheduled for the same time. They already have lots of attendees registered, so we think that everything should be okay. Then we have a part of the participating as a speaker and exhibitor. We have such format as remote participation, because for some countries, unfortunately, if you cannot arrive, or if you have some problems with dates, if they are clashing, we offer remote participation, which consists of we will add you as an exhibitor to our catalog, to our website. We will share your contacts with attendees. We will also take your brochures, and we will distribute those brochures among all the attendees. We will do marketing after the event. So if you're interested in that option, please contact our team. They will revert with more information. And also, we can recommend you to come as attendee if you are not sure if you have enough material to speak as a speaker or as an exhibitor. You can always, or if your topic, for example, is already booked and we already have a participant from your country, so you can just come as a visitor, just to check the event, how it is, just as networking with all the attendees. It's also opened, so this opportunity remains in force. Um, then that's pretty everything I wanted to mention, but I see that we have some questions and I will be happy to answer. Okay, so the question from Dimitris. We participated in the conference in 2019. Everything was good, well organized and useful, but the most exciting was the gala party. Will be held this year. It arguably attracts more people than the sessions and offers more opportunities to connect with movers and shakers of the investment world. Thank you, Dimitris. Yes, I remember your participation. Actually, the party is the magnet for our investors and agents. They are, to be honest, they are actually coming to party in Cannes because it's a party under open sky with a lot of French delicacies, with foie gras, with seafood, with champagne. You know, it's a very classy event, and we are happy to organize it on this level. Of course, it will happen, and we already have almost fully booked from our visitors. The party is almost fully booked, so it will be a great event. Definitely, I'm mentioning the party also because we made an event in Cyprus this August, and we also made a party. And some investors only came to the party; they didn't visit conference and exhibition. And some exhibitors, they missed the party because they were so tired after the event, they just didn't came to the party. So my recommendation, no matter how tired you are, you have to go to the party because that's a place of life-changing acquaintances. That's the place where you can network, where you can mingle, where you can actually meet those the most important people. And so just try to make sure that you will be there. It is very important for us, for your success, and for you, of course. Okay, next question from Alfredo Guilis. As the world has not yet recovered from COVID-19, do you expect people to travel from overseas to attend the conference? Thank you, Alfredo, for your question. Yes, we do expect. We actually double checked with our partners, with our agents and clients. We see that everyone wants to meet in real life, to connect, because live negotiations, live meetings, they lead to deals. I'm sure you know that deals in Teams or in Zoom are rarely happening if you don't know this person in real life. And anyway, people want to meet in real life, and that's the opportunity we bring. So as the borders are now open and the vaccination rate is rising, so we are talking about ultra high net worth individuals, and they are agents, like luxury agents, like so the top tier and high profile people, right? They are traveling a lot despite lockdowns. They are traveling for business, and they are confirming their participation the same as they are participating in other events. If you can see that events are actively happening all over the world despite everything. Of course, for us as for organizers, it's much more it's not easy to make this event during this time because we have to be in compliance with all the health measures and COVID measures, and with all that uncertainty, we do invest a lot. But we know that making you and your client meeting in real world is important, and we are happy to provide you with this opportunity. Next question from Manuela Gonçalves. Networking is part and parcel of business. What opportunities for networking will you be offering apart from the party you announced? Of course, yes. So during the entire event, we will have a networking zone with a running coffee station and cookies and refreshments, and it will be some specific meeting points. So let's say during the conference you met someone, you think that this person is interesting for you, and you may have some joint business. You may invite them to that meeting area to drink some coffee. It will be a very cozy area at a hotel and with a very nice location, so you can sit there and have some conversations. As well as during the conference we will have a meeting spaces, so you will have an opportunity to network throughout the event, during the conference, during the exhibition. So this event is actually made for you to network. So we have all the opportunities for this to happen. Then, thank you for the question. Then Mireille Deveau, the question: your event overlaps with LTN Cannes. Was that done on purpose? Do you think it might affect the attendance and participation either positively on or adversely? Yes, Mireille, I mentioned in the beginning that it's not by purpose, but I think it's for good. I'm actually sure it's for good because, as I said, LTM is attended by family offices and high-end luxury travel designers, and they serve ultra high net worth individual clients. So they book for these clients private jets and yachts and villas, and these clients, they are clients actually buying your real estate, and these are the potential clients to buy apply for citizenship by investment programs and residency programs. So these are the good agents for you, and of course we invited all of them to visit our event, and I think that you will benefit from this neighborhood. Then Stelios Stratinakis. Our company has exhibited at ILP's conferences in Cannes twice. Both we were quite happy with the carefully curated selection of exhibitors and attendees. This year we are also going to participate, but we are a bit concerned if there will be new exhibitors and attendees or mostly regular ones, since we are looking to broaden our clientele. Thank you, Stelios. Thank you for being with us for all those years. Yes, we will have, of course, new exhibitors, a lot of new exhibitors and a lot of new attendees. And I would say that this year attendees will be more pre-selected. It's not we actually did our homework well, but the situation on the market did that homework, because as you know, the pandemic world made the market different. Only leaders and strong companies have survived. The same as in your country, you may see that some companies are not operating anymore. The same in the country of residency of the clients. Some agents are not working anymore. They closed their doors or their business became very poor. They have fired a lot of employees and so on and so forth. So only strongest companies have left, and we selected those strongest companies from you, from every region, and we invited them to come. So I would say that not every, but like 80% of visitors who will attend the event will be the leaders of the industry in their country, because if they are capable of coming to Cannes and they are interested in new connections and they have clients with requests, that means during the market conditions now that they are a very strong market player, and it's worth talking to them and trying to establish a cooperation. We are constantly reviewing the market, thankfully, to our local events, because we do events. For example, now we are going to have an event in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, this month, and we research the market very carefully, who are the leaders of the service providers for citizenship by investment and residency programs and real estate sales professionals. So we actually we see who are the leaders in this country, and we invite them to Cannes. And as you mentioned, the crowd is very pre-selective. I know that some years we had too much attendees. Not all of them were carefully selected. Let's say some years we had around 500 visitors, and maybe not all of them were leaders. Some of them were new agents, newbies, right? Just they are starting the business and searching for connections. But this year it will be leaders of the market, and some of them are well-established companies whom you might know, and you may reconnect with them. Also, the reconnecting with old partners may be very beneficial. For example, you started some cooperation 2 years ago, but no business happened, no deals were closed, and now, for example, you meet the same agent leader from his country. You start to talk to him about your new products, and that will maybe a second chance for your partnership. And as well, you may meet new leaders of the industry whom we have carefully pre-selected for you. Okay, I guess we don't have any more questions, or if you have them, you can of course still put them. What I will ask you, as you are now preparing for the event, again, approach our team with the topic you are going to present. We will discuss it. We will advise you maybe what to add, what kind of assets our clients are looking for, because our team, we always ask our attendees what kind of assets they're looking for, what is interesting for them, and we will help you to benefit from your participation as much as you can. If you are not yet participating, please ask regarding your topic, whether it's available or it's booked. We still, I guess we have 2 speaking slots available, so we can still offer you something. And I guess if there are no questions, if you will have them, you can always reach to your account manager whom you can handle your communication with. And many thanks for watching our briefing. I hope it was useful. I'm sure that you will be happy to see all the attendees in person, because all of us are tired of sitting in lockdowns in our homes and offices with video calls like this one. I'd prefer, of course, to meet all of you in person, and we'll be happy to meet you in person in Cannes. So this, again, our contacts on the screen. These are our email and phone number and the website for you. Please check, please contact us, and we will be happy to provide you with more information. Now I leave you and wish you a very nice week ahead, and hope to see you very soon in Cannes. Thank you for watching us.